Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to Michelle Aponte Vlogs again. Today's topic is very related to my last video. It's connected to HESI, but super different from what I normally do on my channel. But this information might help a lot of you guys, so let's just jump right in. As you all know, I am a nurse. Nursing exams are extremely difficult. When you think about nclex, you just dread or it gives you shivers. So it happened to me, but with the help of God and help of few friends, we made it. It was not an easy exam or test, but with the proper preparation and proper study tools, you can do it. So I use UWorld, and I did a review course that was sent from school. They actually compressed the whole nursing school into 7-day or a week class. It literally helped a lot of us, and we did it. So if you have seen my HESI video, you will see how I struggle. You will hear me talking about my struggle in the nursing school and everything. So I know a lot of people don't like UWorld, and I know a lot of people don't like Kaplan. I have few friends who did Kaplan, and they did not make it to nclex. They had to revert back to UWorld. But I mean, if you're doing Kaplan and you feel comfortable, go ahead and do it. The key is consistency and know the material. This video is not sponsored by UWorld or anything. I bought the program out of my own pocket. These opinions are all mine, and I'm just sharing my information, how it helped me. So no sponsored product, no sponsored video. So just a little disclaimer, Okay, so when I bought the program back then, it's 2 years ago, it was $200. It's quite expensive, when you just finishing nursing school, you don't have a job, you're not making nursing money, but it's all worth it because you will be making a lot of money. You start off as a nurse. A lot of hospitals, they start you off. A national average is $25 an hour or more, depending where you work. It's an average I'm talking about. Also, a lot of places, they offer you sign-on bonuses and relocation bonuses. I have seen up to 20,000 sign-on bonus. So spend that $200, it will worth it. Okay, another thing I will tell you, UWorld have different time frame and prices are different for the plans. I will suggest go for the complete year program. God forbid, I'm not saying you will. If you don't make it first time, you still have that 6 month, and you can go back and study, because it's not worth it. You spend $200, you spend $163 for 6 months, and then you have to buy one more again, like you have to pay again, and it's again $163. So just spend $30 more and you are okay. I hope you never have to go all year long, or maybe you cannot schedule yourself within 6 months, and then you want to go a little further, so still you have time and you're not rushing. Okay, enough about UWorld. How do you study from UWorld? When I purchased the UWorld, it had only 1,700 questions. Only, okay? 1,700 questions. UWorld is a super user-friendly and a program where all the systems are organized into different categories, like respiratory, endocrine, reproductive. Also, you can choose the areas of the study. For example, psych, med-surg, OB, peds, and all those areas. Okay, pharmacology. So UWorld is pretty user friendly. and it really helped you out. If you know the U world like 70%, you will pass the exam. I am telling you, I guarantee you, you will pass the exam first time. And also look for a compact review classes, nursing review, nclex review. Look for those classes in your area. They really help you, because now you're not in a school, you are thinking like a nurse, and it helps. Nursing is all about critical thinking. So when I started U World, I started with 5 questions. My speed was really slow. I was like, oh my God, in 6 months, I'm not going to be able to do it. If 5 questions, 1,700, you can do the math, and you know, I'm not going to be able to make it in 6 months. But I downloaded the U World app into my phone. I make sure I have to do 5 questions. Once I started getting comfortable, I started aiming up for 10, 15, 20, 25, and within 2 weeks, I was aiming for 75 questions. The key to study U World is, first things first, you have to make a schedule, or the time you're studying for your NCLEX. Commit yourself, because you have done 3 years of nursing and everything. Now these 6 months will make it or break it for you. So you have to spend time. There is no way you will pass if you flunk, or I mean, I'm not saying you are a flunker or anything, but you need to commit yourself. You need to okay, don't make a schedule. I didn't make a schedule that at 5 o'clock I'm gonna study. No. I had a goal. Every day I have to do 5 questions. I have to, no matter what, I have to do it before going to sleep, in the bathroom, in the lunchroom, anywhere. I had to do 5 questions. Okay, nursing is, a lot of things will not make sense, because we have not seen those patients. We have not seen those situations. We have never been into those situations. So it's all like imaginary, a lot of things. But repetition will make you feel comfortable. You will know. And nursing does not have B comes after A, C comes after B, but in nursing, C can be placed before A. So you need to know in those situations when those rules apply. So it's not always A, B, C, airway, breathing, and cardiac. No, it's not always about that. Sometimes rules change. So yeah. Some of you might wanna disagree with me, but this is when you do the priority questions, COPD patient, they will always have O2 sat less than 80, 82. That's a breathing problem. But when you have another patient who, like, how can I say, having seizure, ABC, but you have to go attend the seizure one, because COPD is a normal, because he is chronic. Not that you have to ignore the patient, but you will go and see that patient. But in terms of priority, the seizure patient gonna go first. So if you guys like me to tell you a few things, I can do it. Leave me a comment below. But this is how I study. Leave me a comment below, and I can always tell you some pinpoints, some pointers how to rule out the test. Okay, that I did 5 questions every day. The way I studied, I made sure I read every single word. Every single word you have to read, because there might be one thing that can throw you off or change the meaning of the question completely. So you need to know every single word. You need to read the question really, really carefully. Also, nclex is all about vocabulary. So when you are studying for UWorld, have a Google or any translator handy, because those big words literally don't mean anything. It's just like a simple word, but it's there for sophistication. For example, borborygmi is a hyperactive vowel sound, but they will ask you, the patient is having borborygmi. Okay, now if you don't know what is borborygmi, which is a simple word, hyperactive vowel sound, you will be like, oh my god, what is that? And you have no clue. What answer would it be? So when you're studying, look up those high, like big words. They basically mean very simple things. Also, okay, so 5 questions every day. Make sure you read it thoroughly and carefully, every single word. Second thing, when you do the exam in the UWorld, even though you get the question right, read all the rationales. Read all the rationales thoroughly, because you are training your brain to read the rationale, and you are learning the situation where those things apply. For example, gate question. I'm not gonna go into detail. I don't know how to give you an example. Like, if I get question wrong, I will still go and read the rationale why it is wrong. So I'm reading other scenarios too. So when you read other scenarios and situations, you are training yourself to prepare in advance, because now you know, oh, in that situation, this is what happened. In seizure, this is what happened. They will have those situations down there in the rationale, even though it's not related to question, but you have information. So when you see that kind of question anywhere, you will know how to answer it. And after few times, the things are gonna start making sense, and you will start retaining the information. I promise you, if you know 50 to 70% UWorld, you will pass the nclex. This is my prediction, and this is the only way to go. Repetition, and once you know all the rationales, all the scenario, it won't be hard. I passed my nclex first time. I did not pass at 75. It dragged me down all the way to 200 something. So I passed. This is what matters. Okay, UWorld and how to study. Aim for 75 questions, reading all the rationale, learning all the big vocabulary. This is your goal to go. Look up all the rationale. That's critical thinking. You don't need any other book. You don't need to take notes. You cannot do it. But I did take pictures of all the figures that were presented, like a chamber, a gas chamber, where the water will be condensed, where all those kind of things. I did take a picture. How to measure the feeding tube, NG tube, those kind of questions. Since I'm very graphic learner, I had to take those pictures, or I think there is a function where you can save your notes. Okay, that done. What else I did? Yeah, 75 questions every day, and let me tell you, you will look like nclex exam. Exactly the way they present the UWorld, nclex is just like that. So it took me 6 months. I did it. Be on lookout for your big words, big vocabulary words, and any review you can do from a school or in your area. They are presenting a lot of schools. They do the certificates for phlebotomy or those kind of things. They also do nclex review. You can do it there. In the end, you were worth it. That $200 investment. did a good job for me, and I got it back. When you look at it, that money and time you spend, especially money, after you get, like, within a year, your investment returned with a big interest. So don't worry, you will pass. Take your time, read the questions, prepare yourself. It's not hard at all. It is very hard, but if you know the material, it will be easy. Also, I might be doing another vlog, how to like break the U world, or how to the strategies that you can do to pass the exam. I will see if you would like me to do that one. Just leave me a comment below what to look for and what are the strategies to pass NCLEX. Just leave me a comment below if you would like me to do that vlog. I will definitely do that, so it can help a few of you out there. Alright, then I will be saying bye to you all. I'm already getting to work and traffic is pretty bad. I will see you again in the next vlog. Until then, good luck and keep studying. You can do it. You can do it. Bye.